Hi, this is Shannon Albert from WDWPrepSchool.com, and today I'm going to tell you how to do all of the main attractions at Hollywood Studios by lunch, including all 3 Toy Story Land attractions. Stay tuned for all the details. So I recently got back from Disney World, which is always the case because I get to go often, but I wanted to go back to Hollywood Studios and see how things were going with Toy Story Land because I was there opening weekend, and that is never a good indicator of how things are going to go because it's obviously super crazy. So I was excited to go back and try it out, and what I found is that it's a pretty easy to park to tour now. And so I wanted to give you some tips for touring that will help you minimize your waits but allow you to do everything you want to do at Hollywood Studios. Now, I have to do a little disclaimer in that the Hollywood Studios has been opening at 7 a.m. for weeks, and that is going to end soon in the next couple of weeks. And then I talked to a cast member and I was told that the park is going to go to 8 a.m. So some of what I'm going to tell you is based on the fact that I was there by 7 a.m. and a lot of people aren't up that early to do things in the parks. However, we're going to just assume that it's going to be close to the same when the park starts opening at 8 a.m. and I'll be back to test that too in a few weeks to verify. But I want to let you know this information so that you can plan your park time. So the first thing you want to do before you go to Disney World is to get a fast pass for one of the 2 new Toy Story Land attractions. So Slinky Dog Dash or Alien Swirling Saucers. Now I know that Slinky Dog Dash is very difficult to get. I couldn't get one for this trip either. But if you can't do that, then do Alien Swirling Saucers. And whichever one you can't get, do that as soon as the park opens. And if you can, I would arrive to the park before it opens so that when it does open, you're at the front of the pack to reduce the wait in the standby line. On my recent trip, when I rode Slinky Dog Dash as soon as I got there, I had about a 20-minute standby line. The posted standby was 35 minutes, ended up being 20. In the morning, it's not too bad to do that wait. There are fans going, the sun isn't out and bright yet. Later in the day, it is brutal, so I would avoid waiting in Toy Story Land midday at all costs. But I had about a 20-minute wait as soon as the park opened, and then I walked over to Toy Story Midway Mania, and I had no wait and rode that right away. And then I left Toy Story Land because my Alien Swirling Saucers Fast Pass was for a bit later, and there was no waits for anything. I walked onto Tower of Terror, and then Rock and Roller Coaster, and then Star Tours. I saw the Frozen Sing-Along. I did Muppet Vision 3D. I did Muppet Vision 3D and then Frozen Sing-Along. And then went back and used my Alien Swirling Saucers Fast Pass. So that's pretty much all the headliners at Hollywood Studios. And then anything else that I wanted to do, I could have done after lunch because it wouldn't have had lines either. You know, you could see the Indiana Jones show, Beauty and the Beast. You could, like, whatever else is left that interests you. So it appears to be quite easy to do Hollywood Studios if you aren't one of the people that is in the line waiting for the attractions. So I hope that helps. I want to link in the description to Hollywood Studios touring plans and Fast Pass Plus suggestions if you want more information to help you plan your trip. Thanks for joining. So here is the deal. The spots have been filling up by noon on a busy day for Jedi training, but definitely recommend going to Toy Story Land first and then coming over here. They said most people arrive to sign up around 9 a.m.